B? Yeah. Quite the trip down here, huh?
Yeah.
Was it 2 or 3 hours?
Like 3.
Everybody good to you? Or nobody's mean to you or nothing like that?
No.
Okay. I want to talk to you a little bit more, obviously, before you go over to the jail. You mind talking with me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to read you your rights one more time, okay?
Okay.
Obviously, every time I talk to you, I'd like to excuse me, make sure you know your rights. Again, read them to you off this card. It says, number 1, you have the right to remain silent. Number 2 says, anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. Number 3 says, you have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. Number 4 says, if you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Number 5 says you can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
Yeah.
And then on the back of the 2 questions, it says, do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you?
Yes.
Okay. And number 2 says, having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, I've been going over all this stuff with a fine-tooth comb, okay?
Yeah.
And I talked to Richard about the drop-off and the pickup and all that stuff here recently. And was that, did you have a Facebook? Because I've looked, I've scoured Facebook. Did you delete your Facebook?
No.
Since all this is on there?
No, I have one.
Okay, you still have it?
Yeah.
Okay. What does your profile picture look like?
For the life of me, I can't remember what it would be now.
Okay.
I don't get on it much, but...
We've gotten, obviously, some other reports and stuff, and we've talked to your neighbors, we've talked to your family, we've talked to her family, we've talked to Richard, we've talked to, as many people as we can. You know how big a deal this is.
Yeah.
So obviously we want to cover everything that we can cover, and we want to understand as much as we can understand. As hard as that is for people to understand, we still need to know about it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. During our investigation, somebody mentioned some incidents that happened with the boys previously. Have there been any, issues where you disciplined the children or anything like that, and it got out of hand?
Mm-hmm.
How would you discipline the boys?
Most of the time I would separate them, go to the room, but sometimes I'd spank them on the butt.
Okay.
Other than that, that was it.
Would you ever spank them with anything besides your hand?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
There was mention that the boys were disciplined. I don't know if it was a spanking or something. I know that when I was a kid, I'd get spanked with a belt.
Yeah.
Did you ever spank the kids with a belt?
No.
Or?
I've had that happen. No.
No switch from the tree, nothing like that?
No old school, none of that. It was just a hand.
Somebody mentioned that maybe a clothes hanger?
Nope. But that would have been something that happened when they were with their father.
Tell me about that.
A couple of years ago, he was investigated. He had the kids for the weekend. It was Halloween, around Halloween, and the boys came back in their costumes, and the oldest, Cameron, had a Batman costume, like a one-piece, and he's autistic and he has trouble putting, so it's like, hey, take this off. So I undid it, and as soon as I did, he was going pee, you need to go pee. So I hollered to his mother, and he had bruises all over his lower back.
Really?
Yeah, real bad. And it was investigated in Lake County. We lived in Eustis at the time, and they did investigations, and I told her she was going to, there was going to be an arrest made. It never happened. It kind of fell through the cracks. I'm not really sure exactly how, what went on with it, other than that I guess he got an attorney, and he said it might have happened on a bounce house or something like that. But
okay, so that was all kind of pushed to the side and went away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never used anything on the kids.
Okay. I'm trying to think of everything to make sure we covered everything. Obviously, the one question is, everybody's asked me, why? I understand why Casey, why the boys, and why your daughters. Well, I'm going to collect your DNA, and we're going to get you transported over to the jail.
Okay, all right.
If at any point during all this you decide, hey, I need to talk to Detective Marlin, don't hesitate to tell him.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Per Florida law, when we arrest somebody for a felony act, we can collect their DNA.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do that now. Basically, what it is it's like a long Q-tip. Okay. I'm just going to run it around the inside of your cheeks. There you go. Okay.
All right.
You have any questions for me? What was the thing that, let me ask you this. Get your quick. So you know for sure
no, I mean, I had a job with a guy who made cabinets, and the company fell through.
that was a year ago, though, right?
No, this was just a few months ago that I started there.
What was his name? I think I've talked to him, too. He said that you were getting phone calls all day long and text messages all day long from Casey, and...
Oh, that would be Phil, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I worked for him for a couple of years. No, Eric.
Okay, so that was Eric's the new boss. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going back and forth to there. Where are the kids going during that time?
I had them with me a little bit. It was just a little cabinet installs.
Okay, so you take all 4 kids to a job site with you?
Yeah. I only had a couple jobs with him.
Okay.
He said he was going under. Yeah, he couldn't make the company last, so.
Okay.
He had little side jobs for me here and there.
So,
I went there on the weekend, but then I came back into Summerfield and worked at a side job on that Tuesday, I believe. Or it was on Labor Day, one of the two that I worked.
I got information that you were in Marion County on the 2nd, or at least the band was.
Okay, so then it was, yeah.
So that sound right?
Yeah.
So you come down south into Ocala, or into Summerfield pretty early in the morning on that Tuesday?
Yep.
Okay. But sometime you went out there that weekend. Well, Michael, I appreciate you cooperating with us. Okay, I do appreciate you going. Okay. Somebody was there to intervene, you know that.
Yep. I do know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I don't have any more questions for you. Do you have anything for me?
No, detective, no.
Okay. Obviously, you know that there's going to be more charges forthcoming.
Of course.
Okay. I've just got to make contact with the attorney's office, and you're going to be charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder.
Yeah.
Okay. On top of the second-degree murder.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know what else they're going to decide as far as the remains and all that stuff. They're going to charge you with that stuff too.
Right.
Okay. But nobody's threatened you. Nobody's done anything bad to you.
No.
Right? All these the deputies that come from Marion County have been nice to you.
Everyone's been fantastic as far as that goes.
And even up to Georgia, nobody threatened you. Nobody promised you anything.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, Michael, we're going to get you transported over to the jail, and
All right.
again, I appreciate your help in this.
Yeah.
We're fixing to take you over to the jail, okay?
All
We're gonna walk you out.
Okay.
No attempts to run or anything like that, okay?
Yeah.
Fine, stand up with me.
What was all the roping that we walked through?
That was that door.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm thinking they're going out.
No, they're on the side door.
Okay.
That's a little dude.
Yeah.
Bunch of evil in a little package of them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that is? I think if there's a case where they are.
Got it.
That's where the,
Mhm.
I didn't get the details of what